So he believed in me that I can do something in this field. So he thought that I can be a good MSP. So with that belief, I went ahead, and because of that recommendation, I got a big chance. A chance to visit the software giant of the present scenario, that is Microsoft. I got a chance to visit Microsoft India's office in Gurgaon, and that was a big one for me, because getting into Microsoft is a big thing. You get to visit the software giant. That's really amazing. It's like a dream come true for a student, and for me, for the first time, it was a big opportunity, because I got to meet many professionals, highly qualified professionals who are considered a tech guru, who are considered to be the experts of the technology in the trending technologies in the IT sector right now. So that was a big one for me, because I got to learn many things from those professionals. I got to learn how to expose yourself, how to showcase your skills, how to show the world that you have got some skills, how to cope up with the changing trends and emerging technologies. So this was when I was recommended as an MSP. So this is how I began my journey as an MSP, and it's now been around 1 year and 6 months since I am a Microsoft student partner. So after this, after getting connected with many professionals and people from the IT sector and from the industry, I get updates from them about the various events which are being organized throughout the country by Microsoft, and I just I traveled across the country to attend those events in order to expand my knowledge on the trending technologies and make some connections, and also most importantly showcase my skills, so that I can show the industry that I've got some potential, I can do something. And that worked for me, because I was able to draw some attention of the industry, and thus I got an exposure. After this, because of the connections and the things which I've done, I got into some more collaboration with Microsoft. I started working on behalf of Microsoft. Like I visited various MNCs like Accenture, HCL, Cognizant, and Infosys as a corporate trainer to deliver training sessions to the staffs, to the engineers working over there who have been working for some years, around 1 year or 3 years. So I used to visit those companies, so MNCs, and share my views, teach them how to work on the trending technologies like Azure. We have been hearing about cloud computing, that what is cloud computing, and you might have heard about Azure. So these were the things which were changing from time to time, so people were not aware about those. So I just went there. I used to deliver sessions, and that is really amazing. First of all, now when I'm talking about Azure, I would like to share a few things about the cloud. You might be thinking that what is cloud computing? You might be thinking that how did it got the name cloud? Because clouds is something you see in the skies. Okay, so we can relate it with that. See, the cloud is having mobility. The clouds are mobile. They are not stable or static somewhere. They are always in mobility or in motion. So now coming to the mobility point, we, the humans, are who is mobile. We humans are not stable. We are always in a motion of state. We are always mobile. But our devices are not mobile. So in that case, what we needed to do, as we want more convenience, so for that thing, we needed to provide data the mobility. Suppose if I'm here in my college and I'm using a desktop and I'm using something, like suppose I'm playing a game or working on a document, typing something, and now I'm moving to my car and I'm driving a car right now and I'm using my phone, Windows Phone, then I can again continue the same work which I left at home in my phone. I can resume the game which I was playing, or I can just continue with the work which I was doing on the desktop, and after that when I reach my office or something, I can just again carry on with my laptop, open it up, and I can again continue with the word I was typing, or the document which I was working on, or the game I can play again from the point where I stopped on my phone. So this is the power of mobility. This is the power of data. This is how cloud enables you to do more. This is the power of cloud. And cloud coming into the picture with the startup culture, it's really amazing. Like before there was cloud computing or something, you get the startups or the companies who try to just who are the budding in the building phase got less exposure. because of the lack of reach of customer. They were not able to reach more customer. The customer base was limited. But because of the cloud, they are having now a big customer, a large customer base. Suppose if I say that you can make a Flipkart of your own or a Snapdeal of your own, a website like that. If I ask, you might think that it will take around 6 months or a year for you to code a website like this or create, and making it live is again a big task. But with the help of cloud, with the help of Azure, you can do it within 2 or 3 hours. That's the power. And you might be thinking that it's the trending thing right now in the market. Let me update you. It's not the trending thing right now. It's now 3 years old. Now the trending thing is IoT, that is Internet of Things. Suppose I'm wearing this shirt and I'm having a button here. So like this, a button-like device here. Suppose if I enter a shop now and I just enter the shop and I'm having a smartphone, and as I enter the shop, there's a shirt on sale or a pair of pants on sale. So I get a notification with the picture of shirt or pant on my phone that, sir, this particular item or dress is on sale of this person. So see the power. I didn't interact with my phone. Actually, I'm getting a notification without interacting with my phone or touching it. And I didn't interact with the shirt. So this is how Internet of Things works. Like, it is an interaction or a connection between the internet and device directly without a software directly coming into role. So now again, so I worked on these things. Again, after this, I also worked on a project BizSpark, Microsoft Business Spark, which is a program by Microsoft for startups, which supports the startup culture, the economy, which we believe that will be a great boon and the economy of backbone of the India. So we want to support them by providing up to 6 lakhs per account, that is into 5, we provide 5 MSTNs, that is around 30 lakhs per annum, support of 30 lakhs per annum for 3 years. That is a big support for a startup for 3 years. That will be around, it will sum you up to 90 lakhs. That is a big thing a startup can get. That is a big boom, big jack for you, for any company in a budding phase. So I worked on it, and I enrolled more than 500 startups into the Microsoft BizSpark program, which gave Microsoft a big profit because of me. So this is one thing. And on the technical part, I have developed more than 100 of softwares, including many applications for Windows Phone and many security tools, anti-hacking tools, and many more things, which are very much popular and being used worldwide. So because of these things which I did, I was really appreciated by Microsoft, and they thought that they believe that this boy is having some potential. So for that belief, they selected me alone from India to visit Microsoft Redmond, that is in Washington, USA. So I went there for a training session. I went there to take training sessions. I got trained on HoloLens and many more technologies for around 15 days. So it was really an amazing experience. And when I'm talking about HoloLens, how can I forget to describe it? See, HoloLens, you might have heard about holograms. You might have seen movies like Iron Man or some science fiction movies, where you can just see some holograms. Like suppose if you want to hold a globe here in your hand, you can just hold it, just move it here and there on your hands, and if you try to touch it, your hand goes in and out. So that's the thing. Like suppose I'm using a HoloLens and I want to see a dog here. I will just clap and a dog is here now. Bingo, a dog is here. But that dog doesn't exist physically. It's a virtual dog. I can interact with him. If I just clap, he'll just waggle his tail. He'll bark also. He will follow me around the room. That'll be really a fun thing. But see, that thing doesn't actually exist. It's just a virtual reality, not a physical reality. So how does it work? We know that we humans see or feel things by our senses. We believe that things are there or not because of our senses. So the senses, the primary senses which we use here are the sense of sight, the sense of sound, and the sense of gestures. Like suppose if we are doing a gesture and something works, then we think, yeah, this thing is live. Or if we can hear something or if somebody responds to us, then again we think that this is real, or if we can see something. So here we are using the senses. We are just trying to understand the senses of humans and with the help of those we create those holograms which you think that are real. Suppose if I say you are watching a movie, you can watch a movie on road while walking and the screen goes along with you. You can watch a movie while walking, or you can do a Skype call, a video call, wherever you are. You can see a person who is not here, who is somewhere else in the world in person. You can see him personally without that person being physically present. So that is how convenient the things are going to become, be it for a business professional who is a designer, who is a coder, or for be it a day-to-day life, people who want to be in touch. That will be an amazing thing. So this was the project which I worked on in Redmond. And again, after this, the biggest thing which we did there was we made a Guinness World Record in the field of education and technology. I was leading a team of 60 elite MSPs across the world who are considered the best of the best, and I led them, and we developed a website with Microsoft that is touchdevelop.com, with the help of which even a non-coder can code. He can make a game or software of his or her own without writing a single line of code. So to just show this thing and make people aware of our tool, we thought to make a world record, and we did it. We were able to do it. In just 8 hours, we trained 18,000 students, people, to code, to make their own games and software, and they were able to do it. And to just show the simplicity of the tool, we decided to go for an audience of an age group, which you can, if I'll just describe the age group, you'll be shocked or you'll be surprised. And also we were very amazed and inspired by those audience. The age group of the audience was just 9 to 10 years. Can you believe me? The kids were ranging from an age group of just 9 to 10. That was really amazing. That inspired us. We were really inspired that if those kids